starting the day with little ferns at the bottom of the valley in Wales. I just thought all these spirals were so amazing. I had to get the camera out and photograph them. So the start of our trip is dinner in Newquay. Having a lovely dinner where I had a naked big cock. And there it is. That's my dinner. And then we went to a beach, Porth, and then next morning off to the Eden Project, which I have waited a very long time to go to. I hope you can hear Prema giggling in the background there. So finally got to the Eden Project after listening to a radio programme about it. And it's been 25 years. Oh, bamboo. Just about my favourite thing in the world. I totally love bamboo. So there's Prema and I with the bubbles behind us. Thankfully, it was a warm but cloudy day. We were in the cloud and the mist quite a lot. Despite that, it was still pretty hot. I love that structure. It's made of metal. Can you believe it? I hate the way, those spirals, that your pictures are reduced down. And
they pollinate up to 1,000 flowers by hand a day. In Mexico, because of human demand, it does happen by hand a lot. But because of that bee, it's said that the pods are much bigger and much thicker.
I hope you can hear that video. Maybe you can't hear it.
So what Edmund would have done...
Now,
I do have to destroy it. This is the sad thing.
What's she doing to the
vanilla?
vanilla?
Actually
Thank you. Hand pollinating it. Madagascar vanilla has to be hand pollinated.
I don't know if you can see.
And she's showing us how to do it, which I thought was totally incredible and amazing.
So with this very small piece
it breaks
of bamboo,
the flower in the process.
Usually I do it with a toothpick.
But isn't that astonishing? That's why Madagascar vanilla is the second most expensive spice in the world after saffron and before cardamom, which is the third. She told us. That was fascinating.
Okay, so I've moved that membrane.
And she's doing it with a little bit of bamboo.
Carefully have to fold it back on itself. And that's hand pollinated.
There it is.
That is how we get Madagascar vanilla.
And back to some plants. Let's see if I can remember what any of them are. Oh, coffee. That was a coffee bush and some coffee beans. Another big bamboo. I love that. Smelled beautiful, that lily. So now we're in Asia. Isn't that fantastic? The size of the leaf. That's grass. That's rice growing. And there's sacred lotuses. There it is. I even wrote on it so I wouldn't forget.
Waterfall. Each humidity in the tropical rainforest is all recycled rainwater.
I'm not sure if you can hear any of the sound. I just did that because I like the pattern the little leaves made. More ginormous bamboo. Stunning. I love bamboo so much. That was old timbers from a ship that had been carved. Peace lily like I have in my bathroom. So many plants growing in the tropical areas that we've got at home. More beautiful waterfall, We were standing on a bridge and the water was running under the castle. It wasn't just as wonderful as I expected it to be. It was even better. Not many places you get built up in your brain over many years and then find they're even better than you expected. Usually get disappointed, but I definitely was not disappointed. You can see how happy I am. More shaggy bamboo, two-tone, very pretty. Prema noticed that one. And look, banana plants. That is bananas growing. Look at that. It's so awesome. Again, that is that upside down tree from Africa, but they only had a baby one, which we saw. Oh, that's pineapples. Baby pineapples. That's the baby. How cute is that? Guava. I just thought that had the most incredible bark. And I don't know what that is, but I just loved it. I'm growing that at home. And that's for Chris, because he grows the biggest cheese plants in his bedroom. And that thing, I don't know what that is, can't remember. Stunningly beautiful. Spider lily and maidenhair ferns. I always kill those. So now we're going into the Mediterranean area, which is quite a bit smaller than the tropical rainforest. And of course I got all longy for, look at that, Spain and Italy. That's rocket. I was sitting next to it while I was eating my pizza with rocket on, so I just pulled a bit off and ate it with my pizza. Really nice restaurant. Did a little video. Don't know if you can hear the blackbird singing. The blackbird singing was echoing all around the dome. So we ate our pizza in the Mediterranean. Oh, there was a little baby called Florence at the next table. She was fascinated by my dress, kept trying to touch it. So cute. She was a year old and she just had 2 teeth in them. And here's my marvellous pizza, a vegetarian pizza with pesto. And there is the rocket wild growing next to me. Ancient olive tree. Oh, that thing was amazing. It's representing a tiny plant or creature that was around billions of years ago that produced oxygen that created life.
It's a good
One
game.
of the first oxygen producing things, and
Wow.
there's a huge sculpture based on it. Look at that. It's just stunning. It's ceramic, it's huge, and it puffs, and that's a seed. It's a massive sculpture at the heart of the building. That is French knots. You can see those are representing bacteria on the skin. That is a golden river of olive oil. Well, that's what it represents anyway. And I don't know what was going on here, but these spooky things. That turtle's made out of recycled flip-flops. How awesome is that? I love him. Bumblebee. Made out of wire. What a place. Bougainvillea. I mean, so much bougainvillea in the Mediterranean biome. I wanted a bougainvillea hat, so there it is. And that lily, I think, just, there were so many stunning things everywhere. I think that's a pelargonium geranium. Just the colours. That was African, and they're all different colours, and you could buy them in the shop, but I thought I'd kill them if I did, so I didn't bother. I don't think I've got the right environment in my damp mouldy house. Look at that. That's just incredible. They had some flowers there that don't get pollinated by insects, only by birds, which was really interesting. I think it might have been that one you saw. That's a cork tree. Still in the Mediterranean dome with some very strange sculptures. Not very nice, I didn't think. We didn't love those, but still very dramatic. That's where you eat in the Mediterranean dome. So the ancient olive. Those used to be shepherd huts, ancient ones. That's just pretty, isn't it? Olive oil, honouring olive oil, and a little dove at the bottom hidden in the mosaic. Stunning pretty flowers. That's for you, Si. You grow those. Oh, and walls. You can buy these things. You can attach them to your wall. Then you can fill them with plants and have an indoor wall. So awesome. Left and right horse. One is made of wood. One is made of bronze. And such a totally awesome day. I'm so grateful to you, Prema, for coming with me, especially when Si wouldn't come.